looking at me doesn't feel good. So how can I be the light? I mean, this is like breathing, count to 10. I know who I am. That's the key because there is so much purging. Timelines are collapsing like crazy. Remember, when timelines collapse, the old dense ones, it gives us access to higher ones. With that access, though, it's pulling up more sludge. Hey, this is too dense to go through. So just are you observing the negative stuff and just saying, no, that's the old, that's coming to the light? Or are you getting back on the gerbil wheel? So it's really a practice now of noticing if I'm getting on the gerbil wheel or not. Another thing, let's see. Oh, I see. Let me see what you guys are. I see some, yeah, napping a lot. Oh my gosh, that like, I literally, I nap and then I go to bed. nap, bed. And
This
then
is
when I
why I
wake
like
up,
her.
tons of downloads though. Lots of those 2:30, 3:30 a.m. downloads. But I love those. They're always so exciting. There's always, sometimes it's 2 or 3 words. And those 2 or 3 words just give me like so much grace and presence and just calmness for the next day, regardless of what's going on. Let's see. Someone says, waking up, feel I need more sleep. Oh, yeah, just go with it. Remember, this is the first time we're evolving while staying in this human body. Right? So just be a warrior, honor your body, give it what it needs. Definitely hydrate. Definitely hydrate. Oh, I love that frozen grapes. That's one of my go-tos. I love frozen grapes. Yeah, and by the way, so and fruits, specifically exotic fruits, have the highest vibration. So if you're feeling like you're purging a lot of dense energy, fruit is magic for helping you to process those energies. Right now I found some. They're called Dorado kiwis. The golden kiwis. Oh God, are they good? I've eaten those like candy. They're so delicious, and they're different from. I love the green ones too, but these ones that have a sweetness. I don't know. It's almost like it has a little bit of a pineapple vibe to it. But anyway, but absolutely high vibrational foods right now for integrating the energies. Fruit, and that came from my guides. And so I, of course, didn't even hesitate and ran out and found as many as I could. The other day I had some dragon fruit. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. But yeah. So remember, we're resonating and in harmony with Gaia, and so Gaia's gifts are the ones that are going to help us when we put it in to help our physical body get through this. Um, let's see, sensitivity and clairsentience. Yeah, heightened. Oh gosh, yeah. The clairsentience, all the clairs are definitely heightened right now. Okay, how do we be loving presence without? Okay, great question. So someone says, how do we be loving presence without others' energies entering our field? Well, no, you don't have to worry about. So when you're sleeping, ask your guides and angels. Just say, get as much done as possible. Um, if you're deliberately choosing to astral project, I wouldn't do that right now, mainly because look at we're purging, and let the spirit realm take care of your business when you're sleeping, so that you can rest and allow your body to recover. Remember, others' energies. So we know if you're focused in the fifth dimension, these two dimensions have split. So the third dimension energies cannot permeate. Now you can choose to focus yourself in there,
Lee, good morning.
but the it means that you're
Stitchy.
giving your.
Hi,
So we can
Stitch.
only give our energy
Wow,
away.
girl, you're
We can
up
only give your
late.
power away now.
Have you slept
So
today?
that's I know who I am. Maintaining your power. We No one can take your energy. We can only give it away. We either give it away unconsciously, conscious or consciously. So I hope that helps. But our souls are crazy going. They are on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride right now when we're sleeping. Your guides, your angels, your soul. And so like for me, it's like tell my body, I know I'm gonna get the perfect amount of sleep. Thank you for everything you're doing. And I do a meditation, and I knock if I wake up in the middle of the night. Usually, if there's not a download, I go right back to a meditation, and I'm out. But
Gosh, I lost my
try
phone.
not to analyze too much what's going on.
How many times I've lost a phone
You'll
this
find
morning?
that you can
Crazy.
you'll find that you have a better, more restful sleep. Yeah, well, our body, we do go into the astral, so especially right now. So just so you know, so the astral realm and your higher self, so I should say one level of your higher self. I know this is a lot. Yeah, well, our body, there's more than one level of your higher self, but the first level of your higher self, which is the closest to your human, right? As the levels go higher, it's further from your human, just energetically speaking. The first level of your human higher self and your astral body, those two are in charge of your physical body, of all of it. So yes, there's a lot of work going on in the astral realm with your physical body. We raised our hand and said, I'll do it. That's all I can tell you. But what you can do is ask your guides if you're
Good morning, Carl.
Just say, please do whatever
healing says, nope, I am tired.
Do it in a gentler and slower way. Say gentler.
Carl says to Lee, how are you doing? And Lee says, I'm doing well, mate. How are you?
You can still use your willpower.
Carl is doing great. That is great to hear.
I want some more ease and grace with this, and ask them to do it more gently and slower.
Lee is asking, Kat, do you have astral work on? No, I have a teacher who uses the Schumann resonance to help us understand what's going on with our lives, how we're affected spiritually, and how it brings up certain emotions, and it's time to purge. And
wild Greek oregano and ate more than usual. Oh, I love that.
But she's answering questions now
Gaya's goodies right now feel really good
that are written in her chat.
To the physical body. But yeah, we can't even imagine what is happening. Let's see. Hey, Crystal in North Carolina.
Is that Anja? Anja, guten Morgen.
Let's see.
Good morning, friend.
Apples. I love it. Yeah, the summer fruits are.
Carl says for me, it is 9:11 a.m.
And this is,
3:11 here a.m.
Eating is that's how it's gonna work. It's like stand there and say, how's that gonna feel in my body, and just feel into it. And then you'll get messages now. You got the ability; it's already there, and then trust it. The second this starts to recommend noodle soup, wait a minute, I got out of my heart. This is trying to get in the way. Let me go back to my first intuition and go with that. So always start to trust yourself, really. Really trust yourself. Okay, let's take a peek now. Let's come into today. All right, here we go. So this is today. So I only took this a little while ago, 90 minutes
Lee says it's 8:31 there, and Andrea says it's
every 24 hours.
9:12 in Germany.
Basically yesterday in its entirety was a blur to me. I think I had a couple of conversations with some clients who are coming to Sedona, and I maxed out after those conversations, and they were not long, 20 minutes each, baby. And then back to bed I went, and a good night's sleep. And this did wake me up very briefly, guzzled some water, put a meditation back on, and then now we're back in this integration. So it is very possible that this integration can have you feeling anxious or feeling extremely tired.
8:12 a.m. now.
So
have you seen the beautiful full moon, Lee?
So there is light coming.
How about you, Stitchy? Have you seen the beautiful full moon?
Some deeper grounding and integration. So
or did you see, Lee?
Get outside and get your you don't have
I forget. It's daylight there.
Feet on the ground in some way. If you're able to be in water, this helps.
Lisa, it's very warm here at the moment. Interesting. It cooled off here. I have a window open.
Be intentional with hydrating, because it's going to help you integrate these energies a lot smoother.
Which is welcome,
But the
because
big thing is, get,
that means
you know,
nice
tell
weather
this
today.
guy, shh,
It always
3
seems like when it's
minutes,
hot overnight that
3 minutes, just
that's got to go
total
at some point. It's got to just
and
be released into
you'll
rain.
feel yourself ground naturally just by quieting. Let's see what else. Yeah, lower spine is old identities being cleared. So yeah, if you're getting weird, I forgot to mention there can be some weird bones.
Lisa's missed it. It was sun up at 4 a.m.
Muscle aches for sure. Even muscle cramping too. So just be careful. Our go-to in the third dimension was what something's wrong. This is
Anja says, have a nice day. You too, friend. Thank you for coming by.
What can I do just to make it comfortable? What
You
can I
woke
do
at 5
to make
a.m.
this tolerable
Nicely.
for me? And just go with that. Awesome. So again, you can see this spike.
Lisa's, take care, Anja.
Let me show you let's take
Do you think I'm saying her name right?
Shakalaka.
I don't even know if it's a her. It just sounds, see, I don't know anything.
It's gonna feel
Yes, and
so
Lisa's
good.
hope to see you again. Agreed.
You can see how tense these are. That was Sunday night, or Saturday night. Saturday night, and this was last night, Sunday night. So you can see, and that one did wake me up. This is that purging.
Anja says thanks.
And you know, we're really,
you're very welcome.
Being called
Anytime.
to, are you ready to let go? Are you ready to let go? And know that you're divinely supported, that you are supported. Don't be like that, don't isolate yourself and say, you got the love train, you got a place to go. You've got other people that are on this journey that know about the journey, and really, really use that support and know that your guides and angels are absolutely here supporting you. So I see shoulder pain. Oh yeah, that's a big
Carl
one
says,
too.
take care, guys. I meant to do a lot of things
Tension
tomorrow. I need to do a lot of things. Tomorrow is graduation day. Yay. Okay.
I just throw a lot of stress in there. So that's all very.
I hope you get done exactly what you need to have done.
I was like, oh, they're attaching.
And have a great day doing it.
Attaching an angel wing here. I think it felt like something was being attached.
Anja says, we have to go outdoors with our dogs soon. I see. What kind of dogs do you have?
The retreat for those who are coming to Sedona. I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
Yep, and Lee says, take care, Carl. Let's search. Good morning, Angie. Morning, Judah. Okay. Yeah, Lee says it sounds nice. Enjoy the day. And she says, yep, okay, yep. Enjoy the day for sure. All right, let's shut this curtain. We're watching the moon, but now that we have the lights on, it means people can watch in. So you can come in if I invite you in. This is your little window that you can see. Uh-oh. There we go. What's up, Jackie? I didn't see that earlier, Lee. I don't know what it is, but more and more recently, the sound of traffic is causing a high level of disturbed peace. I always notice that when I go back to Florida, how noisy it is, and the sirens, the emergency sirens, all the time. And I've just gotten acclimated to more peace. And even this, I'm ready to get more peace. I don't want to hear my neighbors mowing. I don't want them to have to hear me mowing. I don't want to hear them target practicing. I want to hear a babbling creek running through the property. Sounds of owls hooting and foxes screaming. I never heard fox screams till I moved here. It took me a while to figure out what the heck that was. Hi, buddy. Sorry. Sorry for bothering you. Please forgive me. Lee says 13 here. Please press the like button. Yes, please. We appreciate you. We're not going to make you do anything. But we sure would appreciate it. Thank you, Lee. Lee says, I guess it's old engines, just noisy. I agree. Further into nature is better. Fox noise is odd. Yes. What are your plans today, Lee? Did you get rested up yesterday? I just got a lot done. Because I've been kind of taking it easy all week while I was at work. I left all the dishes. I rinsed the food off at least, but I had a full sink of dishes, which is so not like me. And I had eggs for days. Oh my gosh. This house, oh my gosh. I've been burning candles because, yeah, cooking eggs makes the house smell great if you like eggs. 'Lisa's weird. I just got a notification that you've gone live just now. Hey, at least you got a notification. "23 minutes late." It's a good thing I'm on for 2 hours. YouTube's been having issues. I don't know if you ever get the notifications. Sometimes YouTube sends out a message saying stuff like, right now it says, known issue, comments not being properly displayed. So I think that's just one of the little bugs. You gotta imagine how much effort and time they put into the codes and stuff to make YouTube and to carry so many people on at once. That's pretty amazing. Snow Leopard, hello. How are you? Yeah, Lisa's, there are a lot of glitches at the moment. There are. When I used to, I was on a quit smoking app and it had a chat room. And whenever things started getting really, really glitchy, we knew that it was either time for a new upgrade or update, or they had just put in a new update and had glitches from the update. It was interesting. And Lee says, "Hi, Snow Leopard. How are you, friend? I appreciate when you're able to pop in and say hello." Lee says, "I'm going to see a friend in 40 minutes, then going to the train station, then to see another Roman 4 area." Wow. I love that you're able to do that stuff, Lee. I love that you found your passion. Lee says, we are doing tours, all ones in the area, to show the world how the empire was in my area. And who doesn't like history? I think history is sus. But I love the remnants and your knowledge. That's what I love. You know, I bet you there's lots of stuff like that available here. I just don't look into it. I'm a big fan of you. I just think that the history that I was taught in school is so questionable, the way it's been manipulated. And so I don't know how much to trust history that I've been told. There was that word, trust. I think in the end, it doesn't matter. Everything's just a story, anyways. But I find what you do fascinating. And by the way, don't you have a premiere coming? Is it today or tomorrow? I've been waiting. He says, I understand that. But you bridge that gap, Lee, for somebody like me who really, distrusts history and doesn't have any interest because of that. You bridge that gap for me. You make me interested in the stories behind the things you find. And it's really beautiful the way you do it. $7 p.m. today. So what time is that here for me? Is that 2 in the US? 2-ish? Oh, I'm so confused. $2 p.m. Okay. Oh no, I'll have to catch it later because I'm meeting up with a girlfriend in town, which is something I never do, so I must do it. She called. She asked. And usually, well, I don't want to say anything, but she's another practitioner, a QHHT practitioner. Oh, I missed what you said. Stories shape lives and the future. Yes. Lee says, you're good, Cat. I always say my videos are there whenever. It doesn't matter. Watch them. When you watch them, I upload them for memories and others like them. Coffee Cake, good morning. Good to see you, friend. How are you? Coffee Cake says, doing good. How about y'all? I'm doing well. I've gotten charged from the full moon. I went out there a little while ago. I almost took the live out there, but Jack will find something to bark at, and disturb the peace. So I decided against it. But have you seen the full moon? It's beautiful. It was coming up over the mountain ridge behind the house last night, and I've never seen it come up there. That's a lie. I did a Lionsgate meditation one year, and that's exactly where it came up. But last night, it was a bright pink moon. It was so wonderful. At first, I thought the mountains were on fire. And then I was like, oh no, that's just the moon coming up. It was beautiful. Lee says it's pink soon. Well, I wish I had taken a picture last night. I'm sure it'll be the same tonight. It was pink, pink, pink. Coffee Cake says, oh, I must have missed it. I've seen a lot of moons, crazy ones. Yes, they're so magical. I think it's going to be really good tonight, too. So if you have good weather, I'm definitely going to. I was so tired last night. I just briefly spent some time there. But tonight, I'm going to make it my intention to sit outside and watch the moon rise. Oh, Lee says now till the 15th. Thank you, Lee. Lee says yes. And the 15th, on the 15th is a pink strawberry moon. How appropriate. I stepped on some nasty weed in my yard a couple days ago. And it's one of those, I don't know if it was stinging nettle, but I do have something left over in my foot and I can't get it out. It's so irritating. Lee says, Google Pink Moon of June 2025. It has a sacred meaning. Okay. Yes, I will read it before I sit with the moon tonight. That way I can be full of intention and a little bit of knowledge. Awesome idea. How about if I write it down? Because you know me. Or at least you know what I tell you of me. Google. Strawberry moon. Will hold me a little moon intention ceremony. Lovely. Great idea, Lee. Thanks for that. Carl, good morning. How are you, Carl? Have you seen the moon? Did you see the moon last night? So pretty. But how are you, Carl? Lee says, I know what it means. Oh, lost me for a second. Coffee Cake says, my daughter, when she was a toddler, stepped on a cactus. Doctor had us put Elmer's glue while she slept and then peel it off in the AM. It got all of them. Wow. Oh, oof. I just wonder, my foot, I go barefoot a lot. So the soles of my feet, the bottoms of my feet are very tough skin. So I can't feel it unless I step on, and I put a pressure on my foot just in the right way. But I can't feel it to even know exactly where it's at on the outside. But I could try the Elmer's glue. I was just figuring it was going to fester up and push itself out eventually, anyways, but I had to put shoes on at some point. When they talk about grounding, I take it a little too far when I mow. I mow barefoot, so my feet are often very, very green. And unfortunately, the bottoms of them stay that way. It's embarrassing. Really, Lee? Lee says it's the lowest moon seen since 2006. The next due 2046. Wow. I love hearing special things about the moon. I should probably give credit to the woman who was talking at the beginning of this video. I'll do that. Her name is Patty McGuire. She's called the Positivity Influencer on YouTube. I love her. She is living her best life and trying to show us all how to do it also. She lives in Cabo. Lee says the pink moon is about the harvest, but in human terms, that's harvesting fruits of labor and manifesting achievements. Coffee cakes is nice. Oh, Carl says I don't. Carl, I do love you. Carl, I love you. I really, really, really love you, Carl. I love you so much. Carl, you remind me of my brothers. I feel like you're one of my brothers. I love you so, so much. I hope you feel that as much as I do. Jack. Coffee Cake says, I think I'm going to try to go back to sleep. Y'all take care. Sweet dreams, Coffee Cake. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Lee says, I'm here 20 minutes, then I'm off. Yes, and Lee says, rest well, Coffee Cake. Carl says, I haven't slept in 3 nights. That's tough, Carl. Sleep makes everything better. So did you get a chance to go out and see the moon, Carl? Since you didn't sleep? I'm really excited about tonight's full moon ceremony, Lee. Super excited. Carl says there's no moon in Ireland. Is that because it's cloudy? Is that true that there's no moon in Ireland? Is there a moon in Ireland? Let's ask AI. Look, starboard moon to light up Irish skies in Ireland. Yeah, to light up Irish skies. How beautiful. This week. This might be an old article, but so I'm guessing maybe the weather's clouding your vision of the moon. Jack Hairball. Well, it's just to be a smarty plants. Let's just go and look and see what the weather is in Dublin. It's 59, partly cloudy. I can't see what it was. Oh, you do have really cloudy weather and rainy weather. No wonder. That just says everything. I'm going to add Dublin weather to my weather app. Well, I'm sorry you're missing the moon, Carl. It was amazing. It set the mountains on fire last night. He says it's not 59 Celsius. It's not. I thought that's what it said. It is what it said. It said 59. Well, it said 59 degrees Fahrenheit, I guess, because that's what I set my stuff to. And here it is 58. Our high is 82 and your high is 69. I know I said your name wrong before, Amir. I know that's probably wrong, but hello. Jack says, don't bother me. I'm dreaming. I'm chasing rabbits. Actually, squirrels. He has a thing for the squirrel around here. How are you, friend? Good to see you. Even though I can't say your name correctly. Okay, I'm probably going to blow my nose and cough, so. I'll better. I'll better. Which just reminded me to take an allergy pill. I was so impressed with how I woke up after having been outside all day yesterday. And mowing usually makes my allergies terrible, but I was feeling really good this morning. I don't know where they went. Wow. Gosh. You're really good. And how are you? Like I said, I'm doing really good. What do we think we did with my allergy pills? Because they shouldn't have left the drawer. Are the fairies messing with me? Should I just walk away for a little while and come back and they'll be there? Man. Carl says, you're the only American I know who uses Fahrenheit. Really? I don't know anybody around here that uses Celsius. See, we all have different perspectives. Yeah, Jack says, shut up. I'm trying to sleep here. He's been funny tonight. I woke up and he was just standing there beside me, and and he just waited patiently forever to go outside. So right ear. What did I write down? See, I wrote down that the other day he was scratching at his left ear. Now he could have a problem with both ears, but I might be just fixated on it, and it might be just totally normal right ear today. And Lisa's, hi, Amir. Whatever. This isn't funny. I want my allergy pills back. All right. I don't think I even went in this drawer yesterday. It's ridiculous. All right, I'm just going to walk away. They'll show up. They're going to give them back to me. Lisa, I just checked the river. It's very low. Papa, are you really itchy? Huh? What is it? We're going to get you that yogurt today. I am going out today, so. Yes. He's a good boy. .46 meters. So you're right by the river, I'm assuming? Since you can just go check, or are you checking it online? I imagine you walked out the door and just took a few steps and checked it. Hi, baby. Are you okay? Yes or no? Is you tired? Your ears are a mess, my friend. You're going to make knots. There you go. You're brighter. Oh, no, you're darker now. Oh. Excuse me. I was trying to decide if I was going to put my face on since I had to go out today. So the answer is yes. Yes, we are. Jackie, are you full? You got full belly? Well, I know you're getting ready to leave, Lee. I am going to see if I can get the link for your premiere today. Upcoming. Share. And let's go ahead and create a post while we're here. All right, I did that. And now, hi, Toy Pups. Good morning. You're up early. How are you, friend? Good morning, Squirrel Sniper. Squirrel says, Jack looks how I feel. Are you worn out, Squirrel? I feel my age this morning. I'm sorry. Hey, but did you get the chance to see the moon? That is my question for the day. Did you get a chance to see that moon? I just hope the one tonight is as nice as the one last night. Did you work extra hard yesterday? Or did you rest and now you feel sore? Which is what happens to me. Too much rest is not a good thing. At least that's what my body says. Or maybe that's what I've told my body. I don't know. I know nothing. Weeding, third day in a row. Ugh. I totally ignored weeding. I'm just going to go with the natural look. I just have to pick and choose what I'm going to focus on, really. But I see as that's what you do with the majority of your time, I feel you. I can only imagine. If somebody could come up with some kind of way to make weed eating gentle on the body, See, my daughter posted a short this morning, which means she's up. I don't suppose she's in the background, but if she is, I love you. Okay, let's go back to our chat. This girl says maybe a device like in Mission Impossible where he's suspended 4 inches off the ground. Yes, weightlessness. But if we're going to go there, why don't we just have magical powers to just zap those weeds? Just point at it. Poof, you're gone. Transplant you to some other place. Look at that. The fairies gave me back my pills. They're right in front of me. So funny. I knew they would. I checked that drawer 10 times. And they were not in there. When I asked nicely for them to give it back, there it would just pop right in front of me. That was wild. Squirrel, did you say if you ever got out to see the moon? almost done. You know about that. You hear the birds? Birds are singing. At first I was like, where'd that come from? I forgot I had the window open. My body crack. I heard my ankle. I heard my hip. Funny. Slow morning. Cute turtle. Hello, Jack. Hi, puppy. Good morning, Phoenix Fireside. Good to see you. Good morning to the beautiful, amazing, stunning cat. That's so sweet of you. I have missed your wonderful chat. I've missed you too, Dolly. How is everything with your family? Hi, Dolly's here, Jack. Oh, did you boops? I'm sorry. It'll be all right, I promise. Lee says, I'm back. Welcome back, Lee. Oh, Bubba. That was funny the way he woke up when Dolly came in. Good. Dolly says they are all safe and sound and have moved in with me and Chad. Good. We had a fire when my girls were little. And it was in the middle of the night when we were sleeping. It was devastating. We were fine. We lost a bird. Yes. Lee says that's good news, Dolly. Really good news. Yes. Yes, Lee. Of course. Oh no, it's next week's. Oh no. See, that's all. Well, okay, there we go. Okay. Post. Thanks for calling that to my attention. Darn it. I thought so, and I thought I remembered the thumbnail, but I didn't know if you changed it, and I wasn't going to question it. Dolly says, thank you, Kat and Lee. Excuse me. Lee says, I'm 2 weeks ahead. I'm trying to get 5 months ahead for when I come to the USA. Lee says, thank you, Kat. Love you. I love you too. Thank you. And Phoenix says she has shared too. Thank you, Dolly. I love you. Now, if I did it wrong again, Lee, I just give up. Lee says, Phoenix, thank you. Big hug. Are you okay, Jackie? You look perturbed. Oh, it's funny how we project our own emotions onto our pets. Yes, good. Lisa's that's the one with the pottery jack. I love it. Jack, where's your head? No, it's way back there. I got confused for a second. Lee says, I'm going to start making it next week and I will film. Awesome. Phoenix says, mudlarking. That's the one, yes. Yes, it's mudlarking for the things lost and discarded. A very rare find turned up from, and it says dot dot dot, and it's got the little dog head that looks like Jack. And Lee says, yes, Dolly, thank you. And Dolly, have you seen that moon? I saw it when it was coming up last night, and it was amazing. Dolly says, then I got it. It's shared. Hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll catch you later. Just wanted to check in, like, and share. I'm glad you checked in with us, Dolly. I was worried. I love you. Glad your family's with you. And thank you so much for coming by. And thank you for being so supportive. Yeah, Lee says tonight is also a pink moon, then it goes lighter after. Oh, Dolly says, yes, it's a wonderful moon. Yeah, Lee says, glad you're well, Dolly. You mean the world to us all. Just do a picture of your pink hair with the pink moon. That would be amazing. Wow, the silence is deafening. This song is on my playlist, and when I'm listening to music at work, it comes on just at the right time. Lee says, you must try to see it tonight, 20 years until the next one. Dolly says, everything is totaled, and I'm planning on sharing what they have left behind. But the amazing part is that it's just things, and that's what she and the kids and her husband, and we all know in our hearts. Yeah, especially when you have kids. When you go through a fire with kids, it really puts things in perspective and brings out the kindness in people around you. Squirrel says, he's got a riddle for today. I speak in silence of forms unseen, guiding the hand in worlds between. I am the architect of dreams, the echo of forgotten schemes. Say, teacher, teach the artist, bind the sage, across the universe, upon life's stage. What am I? It's showing up first for some reason, Lee. Phoenix, if you're still here, the link that you shared is next week's. If you go down a little bit further, there's the one where he's holding a little dog head. Oh, and Squirrel says, I love you, Phoenix. And Phoenix says, you can't take any of it with you in the end. None of it matters. Most beautiful thing These half-dressed kids in diapers showing up at my house with no shoes on. It was breathtaking. God is good. The Phoenix says, Squirrel, I love you. Okay, I went back and looked, and I see that Lee said a yogi, but I don't see a yogi. This is making sure I wasn't missing anything. Oh, yogi. Oh, is that the answer? I speak in silence of forms unseen, guiding the hand in worlds between. I teach the artist, find the sage, across the universe upon the stage. That's a hard one. It's too poetic. I get all wrapped up in the words. Phoenix says, Lee, love you, thank you. And Lee says, love you too, Dolly. Yep, Sniper is the riddle master for sure. Oh, where was I? I was reading that I am not the victim of the world.
Shanti, Shanti, sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace.
I don't know, Squirrel. I just don't know. Hint, where is all knowledge found?
Oh, Shanti.
Lee says, well, it looks like something be coatless. It's too warm for a coat. It's t-shirt weather. Is that your weather today? The mind? The mind? Is that it? Oh, the guided tour. Yes. So warm. I'm in a thick wool coat. Ah. The answer is the Akashic records in the field. I didn't know that the field referred to the Akashic records. I like my answer better, the mind. I'm just sour about not knowing the answer. Oh, Lee says, I don't know what they are. Lee says, last time out with no coat, got hypothermia, so never be without one. The Akashic records are the records of everything, every lifetime that you live. All the different versions of you, all the major points that have happened in your lifetimes. To practice immortality, one must know the keys of the matrix navigation. I don't know if I'm going to practice it. I just am it, right? No, they're definitely not a Christian thing, Lee. But I think maybe they're, it could be mentioned in the Bible in different words. Maybe like the book of knowledge. Isn't there a book of knowledge, or is it just the tree of knowledge? There's a book of something. I think that might refer to Akashic records. I'm very fuzzy on it all. Lisa's mission achieved made you laugh. Yes, you did. I was thinking of the Catholics rolling over in their graves. Thank you, Lee. Lee says, in our ancient ways, we don't have books or writings, just knowledge passed from soul to soul, person to animal. We didn't have books or writings. I was just listening to something. I was listening to two different Seth books yesterday, but he was talking about that, about how even not having the books, the ancient knowledge is passed on to us. I forget more of that, exactly the workings of that, but I think that's our guides whispering sacred knowledge to us to keep it alive so it won't be lost. Swall Sniper says we have our own field, and then the Akashic field both have all the information we will use. I don't know about that field. I know about a Buddha field. And I think my Buddha field is what I call my light, my reach. Lee says, sadly, a lot was wiped out in the 9th century. I don't know about that. It was so long ago. I suppose if I astral traveled, I could learn about it. Scroll says, Lee, the church had 90% of all the books. That's why I was listening to Graham. I thought it was Graham Norton, but I think it's Graham Hancock, and he talks about that too. And we were just talking about this yesterday, I think. But the knowledge being hidden and then demonized. I remember in being taught about how tricky the devil is, and that just because it feels good doesn't mean it's the truth. And I guess what was implanted in my mind was the truth hurts. Loving God has to hurt. It has to be tough. Loving and following God is hard. And then when you have whispers of, oh no, this is the way, follow what makes you feel good. You're like, no, that's the devil. The devil's tricky, don't you know? Lisa's Vikings destroyed stuff, as did monks of old. And Squirrel says, I only read books before 1911. Lee says, in pagan days, most couldn't read or write, so past knowledge was most important. Lee says, there you go, that worth from a few days ago, truth. Squirrel says, it's known as sagas, Lee, generation to generation. Really? I've heard of those too. I'm so confused. Graham Hancock is a government misinformer. Well, hearing that knowledge has been hidden from us sounds very true to me. But I guess that's how the government informers work. They reel you in with just enough truth to get you listening. But as soon as he started talking about we have the power to stop craters from hitting the earth and causing devastation, I turned it off because I don't want to hear about devastation. That's not my world. That's not the world I'm creating. Good to know, though. But I did turn them off at a certain point, like I said, when it started talking about stuff that, is just not part of my reality and things I don't want to think about. I was done. Lee said, I know the sagas, yes, but again, written much later. Squirrel says he pushes history back 16,000 years. He calls a shar 1 year when it's actually 1 day, 24 hours, the turning of the stars. That's very deep. I just don't go that deep. Cat's just not that deep. He also pushes aliens' agenda. Well, see, I just believe that the aliens that we're dealing with are our family, future us's. But I guess in the end, we are all the same, right? In the end, we're all from one source. All just playing out our stories in different dimensions. Lee says, I've got to go now. The lift is here. Bye, Lee. This girl says, I hear you, Cat.
Om Shanti Shanti peace, sweet Lord Jesus set us free. Every soul now shifting heaven into perfect peace.
I hear geese.
into divinity, into
Now I hear a dog. Maybe it was the dog that sounded like a goose with the music on. Oh yeah, there's dogs barking out there. All right, let's put Yogi's link up because we only have a few minutes. It'll be a last minute ad. Hi, Jackie. Hi, buddy. It's okay. The neighborhood's waking up. Upcoming. Copy the link. Go to the live. Paste. Do you have a busy day, Squirrel? What days do you actually take off? Or what day? You said you work 6 days a week. Yes, Squirrel, I will see you in Yogi's. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the talk. Thanks for the tip. I love you, Squirrel. Jack, are you ready to move over and let Mom up? I've got the basics that I need to have done, so I can relax for a while, maybe nap, go back to sleep. Yep, 5 a.m. Okay, guys. Thank you in the background for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. You guys have a wonderful day.